All right, all right, all right. Here we go again. What's up, folks, on this beautiful Saturday afternoon, evening, probably for some folks, or maybe earlier for some. But yeah, we're gonna get back into it because I made a couple videos yesterday about these bootlicking coons that we have out here, like these black comedians, and I was telling, you know, let's just refresh. Like black people, stop listening to these dudes that don't know nothing and they just trying to get $1 to sell us up the creek. I'm about to give you some, and we about to break this fool down here that you call Rickey Smiley that was never really funny. When was he ever really funny? Like, come on, man. I thought I seen him in, he'll do anything. Wear dresses, he'll do anything. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. But I'm going to let you hear some of the stuff that this clown is talking about, how he talks down on black people like as if we supposed to be listening to you. I can't stand black people. I can't stand what this black person say. We the black people. It ain't exactly like that, but it's close to it. Like, that's all you hear as a black man. That's all you hear when you hear some clown talking down to you, telling you what you supposed to vote for, when you know Kamala Harris ain't about to give you nothing and do nothing. You know Joe Biden ain't done nothing for the black people and the black community and the people you care about. You know that. The only thing he is doing is trying to get a paycheck. And I can't stand them. I can't stand them. These are the worst Negroes imagine in my book. They'll sell you out for a quarter. They'll sell the rest of us down the river for the quarter. He's one of those Negroes that in slavery time, if somebody was trying to get free, he is going to tell on you. He'd be like, they good over here. What you talking about? What y'all think y'all doing? Y'all trying to get free? How you figure you going to try to get free? That's him. I'm about to point it out to you.
For Kamala Harris. I'm just sick of the black people on the internet talking about I'm not with her. Okay, so if you're not with her, that means you with Trump. And y'all need to block every last one of their asses on Facebook and on Instagram and social media and stop. Like, that's just garbage.
Yeah.
It's just garbage.
Can
Everybody
we be
got to
united
find,
on anything?
can't agree on a damn bucket of chicken. One person want a hot dog.
I always complain.
Black folks get on my damn nerves, man. Why everybody making all these celebrities making all these videos going off on Kamala Harris and stuff, and then the black men, Kamala Harris didn't prosecute you.
You hear him? You see how condescending he is down to us? Why don't y'all come out there? Kamala Harris didn't prosecute you. Kamala Harris prosecuted a lot of black people. I want you to do your research. There was black men who were in prison under her, and they were innocent. And she refused to let new evidence come in that would free them. That's what Kamala Harris did. This is what he is downplaying. And Kamala Harris is also the one in San Francisco who, you can look at the video, she laughed about putting black mothers in jail because their kids didn't come to school. Some of those kids have special needs, and you can't take them to school when they special needs. You got to do different things. She didn't care. She was trying to put the black parents in jail and then laughed about it. This is what this clown is trying to overlook. She ain't, listen, let's continue.
And treated you bad in court. I got treated bad in court too. But I'm with her. Because a vote for her, if you sit at home and you don't support her,
I'm sure a long-faced punk like you is talking about something. Yeah, I got treated bad too. Vote for her. She'll be the same one that will treat you bad, that's sitting on the next side over there, that will cut your head off and send you to prison and ruin your family and ruin everything that you have built. That's what she'll do to your black ass. And listen, excuse the language. Let's continue.
You are definitely supporting Donald Trump. You can vote for who you want to, but don't be trying to encourage other people and sit up there and put bad stuff. Where's that same energy for Donald Trump?
No, we're trying to encourage other black people not to listen to coon buffoons like yourself. and to think for themselves. That's what we trying to do. And realize that we ain't been getting nothing out of this vote for Democrats. It ain't got nothing to do with support for the other side. We've been giving you our vote. What are you doing for us? Okay? Let's continue.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know what I'm saying?
I'm just like, don't vote for him. It is what
they're
it
not
is.
even doing, y'all not even out here doing real research. To look at her record. If you do the research or whatever, stop believing everything you read and do real research, you can see what a record is. You can see what she have done. I think you can Google what Kamala Harris done for the black community. Or things that...
Look, he don't even know. I think you can Google what Kamala Harris has done for the black community. Yeah, Google it. You get back to me. I want people who you can message this video after I'm done. Get back to me of what Kamala Harris has done for the black community. Let me know if anybody knows something she's done for the black community. Not for everybody else. Not for this person and that person. Not for everybody included. For the black community. Like she did for the Asian community. Like Asian hate crime bills. Like, yeah. Specific like that. I want to know what she's done specific like that for the black community. Go. You're not going to be able to find it. Let's continue.
That black people benefit from a lot. We need to stand with her. We need to stand with her. She's great. She will make a great president. And what a blessing to be living in a time where...
We supposed to stand with her. You know where Kamala Harris stood when it came to most black people? She stood by that little door that they praise you through to take you into jail, laughing at you. That's what she stood at. Laughing at you as she throwing your ass in jail. That's where she stood at. Like, your kid didn't show up to school yesterday, get your ass in jail. Then laugh at you as you was going to jail. She stood right by that door when you go into the back from the court. You got to go back to jail. That's where she stood at. Let's continue.
A black woman can become president of the United States of America. In our time, we get a black man and a black woman become president. That's unheard of.
We're still going to play this. Kamala Harris is black just because she went to a HBCU. A lot of the black people that went to HBCU don't even live like they black. I went to them, so I know. See, I've been there. I know who these people are. These sorority people and all of that. I know who these folks are. And I ain't mad at my mom and all them sorority and my whole lot of family. I ain't mad at it. It's okay. But I know who you are. It's a lot of, not all of them. It's a lot of boule type of, they don't give a damn about the rest of the black community. As long as they get theirs, as long as they got a sorority is about to get sworn in. What has the sorority done for black communities around this country as a whole? Then tell me why will most black people who ain't been to college, ain't in the sorority, give a damn about what he about to say? Let's continue.
Come on, man.
Stop it.
Message. Be on the right side of
people.
history. Be
Yeah.
on
Stop
the
it.
right side of history.
That's so, it's just the Amber Rose and everybody got all these videos and stuff and talking about Kamala Harris talking out of both sides of her. How would you say something so disrespectful? Even if you felt that way, I wouldn't dare make a video or say nothing like that to the vice president.
Because it's the truth. And when people are speaking truth to power, that's different than your coon and punk ass that's speaking just for a check for yourself, Negro. That's different. So you can't understand it. Rickey, Smiley, you can't understand it. You talking for a check. So you can't understand it. Boy, let's continue.
President of the United States of America that's trying to stand up and that's going to possibly pick 2 United States Supreme Court justices or whatever to try to keep the laws in place that Thurgood Martin.
Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. They ain't gonna keep no laws in place for nothing, None of the laws that's in place benefit and always somehow go against black Americans any damn way. So shut up. We not trying to hear that nonsense no more. We not trying to hear that nonsense. Isn't Ketanji Brown the same person who didn't know what a woman was? They asked her, what is a woman? She couldn't even give you the definition of a woman. You think she know what a black person is? Why she lays up with her white man? Ain't got nothing against what you doing. But don't convince me that you gonna give a damn about me. Yeah, don't convince me of that bull crap. You understand? Let's continue.
Soon, and all of the people that have paved the way and try to redo and get back into some of this settled law, women's rights to choose, your voting rights, and Brown versus the Board of Education. Should do your homework, black
Hold
people.
up. Let me just tell you something right here that could be very historic. And Kay pointed this out.
This stupid idiot said Brown versus education. They gonna protect Brown versus education. Do you know how long ago that is? I don't care about Brown versus education. I care about new laws that need to come into place, like the Asian hate crime bill, like a black American hate crime bill that should come in for us. That's what I care about. The hell you talking about? Some board of education? You see how y'all listen to these dumb, long-faced comedian Negroes if you want to, black people. Listen to them if you want to. I'm trying to tell you, they don't know nothing. I'm gonna point out how these people don't know nothing. And when they put out something in front of you, they're not gonna put any policy or anything that's gonna actually help you in your daily life. They're gonna put out a whole bunch of symbolisms. If you're not in a sorority and you didn't go to HBCU, nothing you're about to hear right now means nothing to you. Let's go.
Out to me. If Kamala Harris is elected, she would be sworn in
She could be
on
sworn in
MLK Day
by the first black Supreme
and
Court.
possibly by
justice.
Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Yeah.
Does
Stop
that
it.
not give you cheap?
So and no.
Come on.
Stop it.
Does that not send
Maria,
just make your whole body vibrate?
Maria,
Oh my
I can go
God.
deep into that. You got to remember,
If your body is vibrating, then you better, I don't know what you're doing over there, lady, but if your body is vibrating by two bed winches who ain't gonna do nothing for black people, I don't know what you got under your ass over there. Do you understand? Let's continue.
of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority
you go.
Incorporated,
There we go.
reading in a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority.
What the hell does that got to do with if you're a black person in your neighborhood, what does any of this got to do with you? How is this going to better any of your situation where you live at? Tell me. Go ahead, continue,
Incorporated
nigga.
into the damn
With
White
your
House.
boule
What's wrong
bull
with y'all?
crap.
Oh,
Continue.
MLK holiday.
But y'all mad
Baby,
because she
y'all.
was talking about
Who
reparations.
was a member? Who was a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated?
Come on.
Come on now.
So, what that mean for us? Nothing. Let's go.
Game,
Oh my God,
Game
that just
changer.
gave me chills. That gave me
Rocky.
chills.
game changer.
Rocky.
Oh, this Negro who will wear a dress, it might give him chills or something. He might have something under his ass over there too. Talking about give him chills. You was a punk, as far as I'm concerned, with Rickey Smiley. Let's just tell the truth. And all these old coons like Steve Harvey and D.L. Hughley, all of them, every last one of them are a traitor to black people, and that's just what it is.
Game.
Man,
Talk about game.
y'all better come
Go
get
to
me off
sports
this radio
you better
today.
come get
Hey,
him.
you keep going. You want to keep
Today.
going now?
No, you better stay on that radio. Because once the whole of black people realize what you've been doing, and once it come to focus, yeah, you better stay on that radio. Because you ain't going to get no other love nowhere else, not from us. You sucker. Let's go.
You want to keep
Today.
going? Oh, they ain't gonna be mad at you today, Rick.
I don't care. Well, stop me.
Go,
Stop
go.
me.
Go.
I don't care about who get mad. I know I'm right. I know I'm right.
I know I'm right. He didn't tell you nothing that's going to benefit you that will come out of the Kamala Harris presidency. And people might say like, oh, you don't say nothing about Donald Trump or whatever the case may be. I don't support neither one of them. I support black empowerment. I support black people getting something like every other group. What I realize is, at one point I was saying the minorities and everybody should, until I realized that these other groups don't give a damn about us, and they get their crumbs and they say the hell with black people. So I'm done with that, right? So now I'm about black people. I was for every group until I realized every other group say the hell with black people. So we're not on that motion no more. We've changed now. We have to, based off of what you see in front of you. That's what you have to do. I changed because I ain't had no other choice. Because I realized how much everybody else don't give a damn about black people. So I ain't got no other choice but to change, because that's my survival. That's what am I supposed to do? Well, let's continue, but hear these buffoons.
Y'all need to stop. Do y'all realize Medgar Evers died
Here we
for
go.
voting rights? All these people that have risked their life.
Shut your punk ass up. They didn't die to vote for nothing. They didn't die for everybody else to get something except for black people. You think they will sit around right now and agree, and Martin Luther agree, that all the immigrants get money, all the Asians get hate crime bills and money, the LGBT, Ukrainians, everybody else. You think that they would have sat around and say, yes, that's okay. That's okay for everybody else to get something except for black people. You think that's what they wanted you to vote for, black people? You think that's what they died for? For you to vote for absolutely nothing, for you to get nothing and everybody else to get something? Come on, use your logic. When you lose your logic, you listen to this fool and you be like, this is a buffoon fool, idiot right here. And he's just nothing but a comedian, buffoon that's looking for a paycheck. And I'm not trying to down comedians, because you got some solid comedians that's gonna stand on ground. You see what I'm saying? But he ain't gonna stand on ground. He's just an entertainer looking for a check. And he will sell every last one of us down the river for a quota. You understand? Every last one of us. Let's go.
From slavery up until the civil rights movement, just where we can have an opportunity to do what we do, to do what we can do. We ain't seen nothing like this since Barack Obama was running for president in 2008. We need to stop.
The great John Lewis.
Hey, let me ask you a question, black people. After 8 years of Obama, what did Obama do for black people? These race soldiers was murdering and massacring us out here in the streets. They ain't never did nothing to protect us. Obama didn't do nothing to protect us. Obama didn't do a damn thing for black people, and every one of y'all know it. So y'all about to fall for this again? This what y'all about to do? Y'all about to fall for this again. So if you fall for a trick again, that means you almost about to deserve what you get. You're almost about to deserve what you get. Let's continue.
Right. John Lewis and
John Lewis. John Lewis. You know who John Lewis is? He is the one that claimed the fame of getting his ass whooped on the Pettis Bridge. See, that's the thing that they want to show you of black people getting your ass whooping on a bridge somewhere. They ain't gonna show you the black people that was fighting back and standing on business. Oh, I got my ass whooped and bust me upside the head, and I was trying to. A same old Negro who ain't did a damn thing while he was in Congress for black people either. Why is his district one of the poorest districts in this country when he was in charge of it? Where is it, Baltimore? Do you see what Baltimore looked like? Are you kidding me? Man, stop the cap. Let's go.
All of these people that have paved the way for us. We are the new civil rights leaders. We got to get behind people like Ben Crump and Kamala Harris and all these people out here that's doing, like Roland Martin.
He said Ben Crump and Roland Martin. That's unbelievable. These are the buffoon coons that ain't never fought for nothing for us as a whole. The only thing they fought for is something for themselves. When you hear Roland Martin talking, he's going to be talking about, like, you got to come spend money with the black media. So he talking about money for themselves. He never is going to talk about what they going to do for the black community as a whole. These are the people and he mentioned Ben Crump, ambulance chasing lawyer. People say he can come in. He might. I guess he won a couple of suits that get you some money. But where are the lawyers that's filing the lawsuits against these people? Against some of the stuff that's being wrong to them? Where are the lawyers that's filing the lawsuits against the money that's going to these certain groups? Every time there's some money, like for the black farmers, there's lawsuits somewhere from some lawyers somewhere. Where is the black Crump? Where are you filing your lawsuits against money that's going to all these other groups that don't go to black people? Soon as it's something that's come to the black farmers, you got to plug all these other people in there and have all these other lawsuits. You see? So the black Crump lawyers of the world ain't shit. Let's continue. Excuse my language.
All of these people that's out here, and Joy Reid, if you want to be educated, if you really want to know the truth, all you got to do is turn to MSNBC and watch Joy Reid, and she gonna give you a whole.
Joy Reid, look at this. This is a African woman. She's not even black American. She's not even from this soil, right? So she has no connection to the needs of black Americans in this country that come from slavery, right? And look. This is the black woman with a blonde wig. The black woman, her black ass is black as me with a blonde wig. She's supposed to tell black people what we need to do. You don't even like yourself. Stop the cap. Let's continue. You don't even like yourself. Stop playing.
History lesson every night on MSNBC, and then after that, Rachel Maddow. All you gotta do is just watch.
I'm supposed to believe you like us and you don't even like yourself. I just had to say that. Let's go.
And it's not opinion, it's facts.
Don't do this right here.
Yeah, and
don't be on the
thing.
internet doing Kamala Harris like that.
Yeah,
I don't care what issue you got with black women. Your mama's a black woman. How about that?
What the hell that got to do with black women, dummy? Kamala is not black, first of all, and she ain't done nothing for black people. The black women in my family love black people. Kamala Harris ain't never shown nothing that she loves or give a damn about black people. You sucker. Stop comparing this Indian Asian woman to black American women that you trying to get us to, she cosplaying as. Stop the cap. Do you understand? Our grandmothers ain't never cleaned no greens in the tub where people wash their ass at. That don't even sound right. Does that even sound right to you? You stupid, long-faced comedian, Negro of entertainment. Yo, entertain, Negro. Get your butt up there and tap dance, boy. And shut up and stop trying to tell black people what to vote for. Let's continue.
Go out there. I don't care what, and I'm talking to the men right here. Your mother is a black woman. Don't forget that. Don't forget that your sister
that ain't
is a
nothing
black
like
woman.
that ain't nothing like Kamala Harris.
Man,
none of them are nothing like Kamala Harris.
With Kamala Harris this morning, with tears in my.
Yep. My sister is a black woman. My mother is a black woman, and they're nothing like Kamala Harris. Okay, continue, you long-faced clown.
Eyes. It means so much to me. Do you know that lady picked up the phone and called me when my son died? How about that? How about how personal her and Joe Biden has been? How about Joe Biden wrote me a letter naming my group?
We're glad that they're very personal for you. And God bless the soul of your child. But that has nothing to do with the rest of us, son. We don't give a damn what personal chips they giving you, punk.
They don't have nothing to do with the rest of us. Let's continue.
Grandkids and naming my son's name in a personal handwritten letter. How kind, how thoughtful, how genuine, they're just genuine and sincere. And I love people like that. And anybody, the person that shot, that got killed at the Trump rally, who do you think called that man?
Hey, Joe Biden is the guy who put in the 94 crime bill that put a whole bunch of black people in jail for the same drug crimes that a white boy would get caught with and go home with. And he said that he's so passionate and sincere and this, that, and the third. He was on the Senate floor saying how he don't want his grandmother or his grandkids going to school with black kids or in the jungle somewhere around with black kids. He said this on the Senate floor. And this is the crap that a punk, dusty Negro, coon dancing Negro at the end of his entertainment. Why would you be doing this? You got the money, dude. You got money, right? Don't you? Why do you need to sell your soul like this, sucker? And Steve Harvey, he's supposed to have the money, right? Steve Harvey has always been a clown. Our great Bernie Mac, who never did none of the sucker stuff that all these other cats you see doing. You ain't never seen Bernie Mac put on a dress. You ain't never seen him do no sucker stuff. You ain't never seen him turn around and do no punk stuff or turn on his own people. None of that. And he still made it to the top with his own show, his own specials, his own movie. He's in his movies, all type of movies, and top movies with the top actresses. And you know who is hating on him? The same punk ass Steve Harvey who's telling you who to vote for right now. I'm telling you what type of disgusting, backstabbing clown who will send any of us up the river in a second. He called Ocean 11 and told them, I'll work for less if you get me in there instead of Bernie Mac. What you think he'll do the rest? Listen, that's his attitude. He'll send us up the river the same way. Let's continue.
A wife to offer his condolences. Joe Biden did. Joe Biden did. Trump didn't call him.
Joe Biden did. I don't care what Joe Biden did, but I know what Joe Biden did do to a lot of black families in this country, Rickey. Probably something you don't really care about, right? I know what he did do politically. I know what he did do with policy. With policy. I don't care if he called one nigga talking about something, I'm sorry for your death. I don't care if he called 10 niggas. He put hundreds of thousands of niggas in jail with his shit and ruined a whole bunch of black families in this country. So the one nigga he called like yourself, I don't care. Sorry, let's go. Sorry, but not sorry.
And he took a bullet at a Trump rally. These are kind, loving people. If you look at their policy, you'll know what's going on. We need to stop, black people. Stop.
We looked at their policies. Not only the past policies, but the economic policies that Joe Biden has put in place now. That's hurt everybody. That's the reason why inflation is up. Every interest rates are up. You can't buy a house. You can't do nothing. Yeah, we're looking at the policies, and the policies got us into a almost recession. People can't afford nothing right now. You can't buy nothing, can't buy a home, can't do nothing. So when he talk about policy, look at the policies. The policies that got everybody out here struggling. Get your ass out of here. Let's continue.
Stop attacking Kamala Harris. Stop it with the self-hatred. Even if you don't agree with everything she do, what do you think she can do as the vice president? She ain't not in control of the Congress and the Senate. If you know how government works.
Yeah, we know how government make you, dummy. And the economic package that they passed in early on in their administration, which caused this inflation and all this crap that's going on right now. Guess who was the last vote to make that package? Do you know that the vice president can be the last vote if there's 50-50 in the Senate? It is Republicans 50, Democrats 50. You know who has the deciding vote? You know who made that deciding vote to make that package go through? Kamala Harris. So this is how dumb he is. Doesn't realize how much power the vice president does have. She can be that last vote to make sure a package doesn't or does go through. That's how much power she does have. This clown here, he doesn't even know. And y'all gonna listen to these entertainers. I keep telling you, I be pointing out the facts of how dumb they are. And y'all wanna listen to what they telling y'all? Stop.
Come on. Come on. We got an opportunity here of a lifetime. We'll be dead and gone. But we can say our generation,
Shut
because
your
we're not going
ass
to live
up.
ever, that we voted.
If we keep allowing these people like them who are trying to replace us with these immigrants, your generation, your kids are not going to be, they're going to be wiped out. They're going to be wiped out of the jobs. The immigrants going to have all their jobs. All the business loans and resources going to go to somebody else. It ain't going to go to your black kid who trying to start a business. Ain't going to go to them.
A black man and a black woman to become president of the United States. That's history. This is what Dr. King died for. This is what Medgar Evers died for.
This ain't what Dr. King died for. If you go back to the MLK, when MLK Day, I got a video that you can go back to, and I showed you the true MLK. The true MLK, before he died, he was talking about coming to Washington to get our checks, to get what's owed to us. That's what he was talking. He wasn't talking about voting for nothing for these clowns. Don't you let them fool you. Let's continue. I keep on pointing out these lies, these idiots that don't know nothing. He don't even know. Either he know what MLK said, and that's even more disgusting because you're doing it on purpose if you know. And if you don't know, that means you're an ignorant entertainer Negro that should shut up and stop telling black people what to vote for. Okay? Let's continue.
What Rosa Parks went to jail for. All of the sacrifices that black people had to make. Your grandmother's cleaning up white people.
Yeah, all these black people in sacrifice had to make just for me to get a couple of chips. I'm trying to keep me a couple of dollars in my pocket. They sacrifice all that for y'all to go vote for me to keep a couple of dollars in my pocket. Look at this long-faced clown. You gonna listen to some Negro that look like that? Look at him. Look, remember when he put on a dress and a wig? You gonna follow? I'm not following any man that'll put on a dress and a wig. Let's go.
People's house and cleaning and scrubbing floors and doing all of this stuff. All these black people made all these sacrifices for us. Well, we can have this opportunity, and then you get a woman. Now you want to question her race and question her ability and all
we
this
questioning
stuff.
her race.
Why? Why are we doing this? Why are we like this? What is wrong?
Shut up.
And I'm sitting here. I should be voting for Trump.
You have lost all respect for me. Do you see this clown that he started crying for a Democratic Party that ain't gonna do nothing for people that look like him? I guess he gonna do something for him. I guess that's why he's crying, because he can get him a check out of it. That's it. Do you see him crying about the stuff that black people have to go through in this country? Did you hear him crying on his radio station about any of that? No, he is downplaying black people. You niggas better get in line. I can't stand you niggas. You better get in line. What the hell wrong with y'all coming at Kamala Harris? Clowns, man. Listen, if you learn something that you did not hear before, hit the like button. Subscribe too. But we got to lay this out. To my peoples, stop following the clowns and the entertainers. Do your research. If Joe Biden ain't do nothing for you, Kamala Harris ain't gonna do nothing for you. Obama didn't do nothing for you. That should have been a telltale sign for you at that point. We ain't learned yet. And we about to go vote for some. At least Obama had a he can claim some type of connection to the community. Kamala Harris can't claim no connection to the community like that, except for her stay in college. After she left college, what did she do? Who did she marry? What did she practice when she was in places of power? It was all anti-black, opposite of black, anti-black. That's what it was. Y'all have a good day. Subscribe. Hit that like button.